Welcome to the Good, the Bad, and the Tarot. This is going to be a love forecast for the sign of Libra for the month of May 2016. I'm just going to get right into it. The cards have already been sorted and pre-shuffled. This is a love reading for my Libra suns, Libra moons, and Libra risings. This is a general reading and so will not resonate with everyone. For the most accurate reading, I do advise you to come get a private reading with me. You can do so by clicking on my YouTube homepage. There's a little tab that says book a reading or book now. Click on that and that will take you to my scheduling calendar, and you can schedule any kind of reading you want there from the menu, or you can just click open the description below this video and there will be some more information for you. I'm going to continue to call on Spirit. What are the messages and energies that you have for Libra with regards to their love lives for the month of May? Wow. Couple cards just popped out here. The Four of Pentacles, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Ace of Cups. So we'll see if those cards come out in your reading. Otherwise, I'm going to continue shuffling. Spirit, what are the love messages and energies that you have for my Libras for the month of May 2016. This is for my Libra suns, Libra moons, and Libra risings. All right, I have the 10 cards down, and I'm going to continue with casting the runes today. Spirit, what are the love messages that you have for Libra for the month of May of 2016? Okay, I'm getting two messages here. The runes that are face down, those are the unknowns. I don't read those runes. Let's turn over your cards, Libra. In your present situation, you have the Six of Swords crossed by the Ace of Swords. What comes below you is the Five of Swords. What comes above you is the Six of Cups reversed. In your recent past, you have the Eight of Wands reversed. In your near future, you have the Hierophant reversed. How you see yourself, you have the King of Swords reversed. In your environment, or how your significant other sees you, they have the Two of Wands reversed. Your hopes and fears are the Six of Pentacles reversed, and your outcome is the Knight of Cups. All right. Well, Libra, in your present situation for May with regards to your love life, you have the Six of Swords. So this is a transition for you going into May. I very much feel like you're leaving some troubled times and possible psychological distress behind you as you move forward and charter into these new territories. I very much feel like this is going to be a healing month for you, and one in which you're going to see a decrease in the amount of kind of psychological upheaval and distress that you have previously faced. This may also indicate that you are moving from one location to the next, or moving on. I do see you doing that. I do see you moving on, Libra, from a situation that was probably not the greatest. This does indicate smooth smoother times, psychological healing and transition. So I think this is a positive card, also in an air sign for you. Mental energy, mental healing. Your challenge this month, for the month of May, is the Ace of Swords. It is coming up reversed, but more than anything, you know, this card does represent what is helping or hindering us. And what this is telling me is your challenge is to mentally not be in a place where you feel confused. To use this sword to your advantage to cut away any of the BS. This is a sword of truth and victory, and you need to use this sword. It is a mental energy, and it is used actually to attain a victory. So when it's reversed, it's just telling me that your challenge is to be very clear about what it is that you want moving forward, because you are giving this opportunity to heal from something, to move beyond grief and to move beyond psychological distress. So what is it that is confusing you? What is it that is confusing to you that's posing an obstacle for you with regards to your relationships in May? Try to cut through the BS, if you will, as much as possible. I also feel like as a challenge is that you have this new idea, you have this new direction that you're going in terms of your love life. And so it's going to be important for you to maintain, you know, this objectivity, this clarity of vision, and this truth, to be very true to yourself and be true to your values this month. What comes below you is the Five of Swords. So this is a victory, but it's one where, you know, one person is walking away with the three swords here, and there are two other people involved. If there are two other people involved, those people are no longer wanting to fight anymore. So this is the card of conflict. There was some kind of conflict at the root of the situation. You may or may not be aware of this, but it is in your foundation. And I very much feel like you or someone else has you know, come away feeling defeated. It's up to you to decide, are you the person that feels like they got what they wanted out of the situation? Or are you the one that's feeling like I feel completely defeated and I don't even know what just happened? Because in this card, there's a winner and a loser. And I mean, I wish it wasn't the case, but I think even the winner here, though they have sort of become victorious, they kind of got what they wanted. At the end of the day, it's really worth questioning, you know, was it worth it though? Was it worth it for you to put yourself in the situation? But either way, you know, I do see a victory here in the present situation. You know, this tells me that regardless if you are the person that deems themselves the victor, you know, this was some kind of hollow victory here. And either way, I think you're moving away from conflict. So it's a progression here. So it doesn't really matter, you know, which person you see yourself as. You just know that you're moving away from conflict at this point. In the recent past, you have the Eight of Wands. It's in reverse. So this tells me a couple things. Excuse me. One thing that I'm getting is delays in communication. For some of you Libras, you may have been expecting a message to come through that hasn't arrived. This can also mean like delays in travel as well. But you know, the Eight of Wands to me are the arrows of passion and things moving forward. Advancement, communications coming in, swiftness, progress, and travel. So when it's reversed, I do see some kind of delays around things developing for you. This can be in terms of messages received. This can be in terms of, like I said, things picking up for you in the love department. Now we are in Mercury in retrograde, and this sort of would have marked the beginning of that cycle. So it's worth noting that though this card is in reverse in the past, I do see you actually making progress here and making a transition from away from that, away from these delays, away from these miscommunications or delays in communication. I'm also getting, I think Thurisaz is here. Oh no. Which one are you? Yeah, it's Thurisaz. Thurisaz means protection, and it's this little hammer here. And the hammer can protect or destroy, you know, in the runes. And the message that I'm getting here is, you know, again, to use the sword wisely. Use it to your advantage this month to become clear and to really let go. And if you're going to be engaging in a conflict, be very clear about what it is that you want to get out of it and choose your battles wisely. However, I feel as though you have protection in terms of your mental energy, in terms of if you do have to engage in some kind of conflict. I think that you're going to find that as a challenge this month, you know, you have the choice. It's up to you how you use your mind and how you use your mental energy. Are you going to cut through the BS, or are you going to stay in this kind of confused state where you're not quite sure what's going on? But in any event, I do think that you are on a healing path here, Libra. In the position of what you know to be true, this is what you're thinking and feeling in May. You have the Six of Cups reversed. So I am picking up some nostalgia. Nostalgia for the past, obviously nostalgia for possibly someone from your past. And this is kind of a longing. There are bittersweet memories here, and some of the memories are not so sweet. Some of them are bitter. So there is kind of this longing for the way things used to be. And this is sort of pervading, I think, your mental sphere, and what's kind of contributing to some of this confusion here, this lies or just being in denial. And I really think that the energy is the universal energy is moving you past that. And so again, I just want to remind you to use your mental energy this month to cut through some of these thought patterns that you may find yourself going back in your head about. Northeast is constraint, and it's coming up here, and you know, Northeast can represent needs that weren't met, or needs that you know that you have, constraints around you. And I feel as though these painful memories, these nostalgic memories, are kind of a type of constraint on your mental power. And so as much as you can, you know, put your healing intentions out there when you have a memory or thought that is reoccurring of the past, to send it love and light, and send it energy, but then let it go, you know, let it go, and try to move forward as best you can. In the near future, you have the Hierophant reversed. So to me, this can represent some issues around a commitment that you may be trying to get, or even a job. I do often get the Hierophant as employment, but again, this is a love reading. So if we're talking about love here in the near future, again, in 1 to 2 weeks, so the middle of May, I'd say, the Hierophant reverse speaks to someone who I don't think is wanting to conform to marriage or to a traditional value system around love and relationships. This is someone who's more interested in kind of rebelling, or doing things their own way. And there's not an adherence to tradition here. There's kind of a bucking of the system. This can also represent a relationship where there's sort of, it's no strings attached is what I'm getting, where the couple chooses to kind of do the ritual of a married couple, but they don't have the traditional title, so to speak. How you see yourself, you have the King of Swords reversed. So I am actually getting possibly a breakup here, or a situation where, you know, you, Libra, are, I just want to say, be careful with your language, be careful with your words in May, because you may actually be cutting someone out of your life. And this can represent the breaking of a commitment or the breaking of a traditional, and again, for some of you, this relationship is going to be one with your employer. So some of you may be leaving a job or leaving a relationship behind, and that's fine. How your significant other sees you or in your environment, they have the Two of Wands reversed. So how do I see this? I see two people with their back to each other, first of all. And I don't feel like your partner or your significant other feels like they have any options with you. So that's why I'm saying, you know, this can often mean coming off the fence too, and sort of, they may not even really see you as an option for them. They may say that, they may see that you have completely cut them out of your life and you are no longer, you know, sort of waiting for them to make up their mind, is kind of how I'm interpreting this. Your hopes and fears are the Six of Pentacles reversed. I think you're hoping to kind of be on the receiving end of generosity this month. I don't think you're really feeling in a position to really give of yourself, maybe as much in relationships. I think at this point, you're the one who's needing more of the attention, more of the affection, more of the doting, and less of maybe the one who's always going to be giving in the relationship. Again, as a fear, that's going to be a fear that there's an absence of generosity or balance in your relationships, and your fear is to avoid that kind of situation from ever happening again, where one person is super needy and the other person is just not getting what their needs met. Your outcome is the Knight of Cups, which does represent the lover to me. I do feel like at the end of May, Libra, you will be getting an offering. This could be from a water sign, which is Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces. Doesn't have to be. However, the Knight is a man who follows his heart. Could be a woman as well. I do think that you're on a romantic journey, and I do see an offering of love coming to you in the next 30 days or so. So very good, Libra. I'm going to read an oracle message here, or pull an oracle message from the Oracle Mermaids, which I've been guided to use this deck this month. And I have different things to say depending on who I'm reading for, like what sign I'm reading for. So for Libra, I'm calling on the mermaids to provide an oracle message for you, to guide you on your journey of love and to guide you on your highest spiritual path this month. This is for my Libra suns, Libra moons, and Libra risings. Okay, so the message that I got for you is dreams. Interesting. Listen to your dreams. Listen to the messages that are coming to you. Many of you are going to feel more connected to your spiritual selves through your dreams. And I feel very strongly that some of you will be having some prophetic visions, and some things you're picking up intuitively in your dream world. It says vivid dreaming, dream messages, and dream teaching. And That is card number 23. It says, when this card appears, please go deeper into the world of the dream. It may be time to keep a dream journal or to spend even just 5 minutes each morning meditating on your sleeping life. It is unlikely that your mind will have a great deal of information that will be valuable for you. There will be details and imagery, poetry and symbolism in your dream. And it is a creative, flowing, imaginative, and surreal world you enter when you sleep. Spend some time each morning or day feeling the dream, then musing on its meaning. Do not try to pin it down or it will fly free, eluding you. Have long baths or warm showers prior to bedtime, and visualize yourself in a pool before drifting off to sleep. Allow the waters of sleep to take you and the mermaids of dreams to sing to you. So again, my oracle messages aim to kind of supplement a reading here. And what I'm getting from this oracle message as a way of guiding you on your high spiritual path and on your romantic journey this month is to pay attention to your dreams, Libra, and the messages that you're getting. I feel are going to provide you some insight with regards to your love life this month. And that's going to be very special and unique to each one of you. So let me know how that goes and what kind of dreams you encounter. There are many different types of dreams, and while I'm not an expert, I do have some background in dream interpretation, especially symbolism. So please come and ask me or message me for a private reading if you'd like to talk more about some of the dreams you've been having. I'd be interested to hear about them. And without further ado, I'm going to end the reading. I don't know why I always say that. I'm so sorry if I repeat myself. I am going to end the reading, but I want to thank you for joining me. And if you have any questions, feel free to draw me a line or leave me a comment. I read all my comments, and I look forward to reading them. I look forward to hearing from you. Sending you much love and light. Namaste. Many blessings.